Greetings, fellow liberators. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Age of Wonders 4, Episode 3, Slaying Slavers. Alright, more Empire development skills, so I have an option of expanding governance, which increases the city cap by 1. I don't really need to do that because I'm only using 1 of 4, so I can wait on that for a long time. Road building. Road building enables the army. In the army panel, roads are built on hexes, and they build and cost 3 gold per hex, which is really nice when you have multiple cities, but I don't, so I'm going to wait on that as well. Farms grant extra food. That sounds really good, especially considering that I am investing in 3 farms. Mines grant draft. That's also really nice. And gain the breastplate of a champion, which is grants melee damage with melee attack, or damage with melee attacks, critical hit chance with melee attacks. So that's really nice as well. Let's go with this one, because I'm about to enter the Fortress of Woe, and I will immediately benefit from that. So my hero will put that breastplate on. So that will help my defense, my damage. Nice. I did make the Anvil Guard, so they're just going to hang out here. I'm going to have them just guard here so that I'm not constantly prompted to do something with them. We made the Wizard Tower, and the Wizard Tower leads to additional Wizard Tower upgrades, like crypts or Wizard Tower level 1 or prison cells. For now, I'm not going to invest in that. I think I'm going to seek out some of the boosted stuff. So, in order to unlock spells faster, the Arcane Institute might be a good one to invest in, and that is also boosted because I have a Quarry and a Forester. Can you guys hear Tusk like going nuts in the other room, or is it not bleeding through the mic? Oh, I think it is bleeding through the mic. I will probably go fetch her in a second. So, give me 1 sec. Alright, she's with me now. Hey, Tusk, come here. I've summoned you. Right here. Alright. Should be a lot quieter in here. So, the ruins of a massive stronghold dating back to an age when first civilizations made a stand against the rampant, gargantuan monsters and magical storms. Although battered, its weathered walls still offer a degree of protection to those within, as well as nearby during times of strife. So it counts as a research post. It does decrease my stability, so it's one of those things that I'm probably going to want to build the tavern sooner or later. It has probably ogres in it, and let's explore it. And hopefully I fight this one better than I do the serpents. You approach the castle carefully. It seems abandoned, but distraught voices can be heard from within the castle walls. Inside, you notice caged animals and a group of scared captives, bound and guarded by captors led by Glyn the Rally Master. So he is a Dwarven Imperialist. Oh, interesting. The latter sees Tolgrim and bows, grinning slyly. Ah, a customer. So I can, and I'll have you guys choose, I can attack the captors. It's a risky battle. It's about even. I can outright buy their stocks. So I spend about half of my gold, and I clear the Fortress of Row without a fight. Or I can just leave. So, what do you want me to do? Fight or use money? I am up for either. All right, it's I'm gonna fight. See if I improve my combat skills. So it's a risky battle. I will manual combat, and we can see the Marauder Guards. So they are Glyn the Rally Master, which is a Dwarven hero, Death Blast, Quick Stab, and then they have a Knight and Shield Defender. They also have a Bannerman, Archer, and a Scout. I don't think hiding in bushes is going to work, but, you know, I'm down to try. I'm not even going to bother with my hero. It's a pretty bad choke point that I'm offered up. That's fine. So they're taking a pretty similar position stance that I am. I might just charge at them. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for it. Get that charge bonus. Get that initial strike in, get some bleeds. Because my halberdiers can back my hero up immediately and not be separated, I'll go in defensive mode. My steel shapers can join as well. Go for their hero. Probably isolating the hero initially is a bad idea, but oh well, I'm doing it anyway. I don't really have a good spot for my flying shock troops, but, you know, whatever. So this is the sweet spot for the archers, but I have to put one archer back in, like, a less than opportunistic spot. Let's also summon some Rock Blast on the range units in back. Trying to weaken their ability to counter range me while I shoot their heroes. 90%, 50%, but more damage to this one. I'll do the 90% though. Try to whittle down their melee units. So I like that opening salvo move. I'm not sure what the gargoyle just casted though. So they're trying to regenerate, that makes sense. I did wallop them pretty hard. And my gargoyles turned to stone. That was their defensive ability. That's pretty cool. I didn't realize that. But they can't use retaliation attacks, which is fine because they're in back, so it's not. It doesn't really matter. So I would be able to leap in ambush with the gargoyles, but I might want to soften them up a little first, so as to not lose my gargoyles. So I'm going to soften up the other archer unit and then have them jump in like maniacs. They're shock troops, right? Might as well use the shock troops. So boom, there goes the back unit. Gone. Their hero currently has bleeds and also heals, so I am going to focus on the other melee unit that I'm toe-to-toe with, because I'm not going to try to out-damage someone that's already healing. That doesn't seem worth it to me. I'll continue on the attack. My more guaranteed hit is to the defender unit, even though I do the least damage. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep doing that. Try to take those defenders out. That'll weaken them up pretty good. So far, so good. Now, here's probably more heals. Yep. Unsurprising. Now my gargoyles are going to get ganked. Kind of knew that was coming. I used them as a shock troop. Figured that this was the result. But maybe I can get a regen spell on them. We'll see. Their defender shield units are going down, though. They're not doing so hot back there. I'm going to bolster chant my gargoyles for temporary health and added defenses, and then maybe have them try... Oh, wow, that hurt. But try to disengage to re-engage the archers. My halberdiers are taking out their defenders, so they're going to be wide open. Perfect. And we'll start knocking down their knights. So they have a tier 3 shock troop unit that I get to flank attack now, because it turned around to attack my golems, and well, that was a bad idea, because your back's enough turned to me. That has pretty dire consequences. I'm even going to risk disengaging with my hero to flank attack here as well, because their knights are now like half dead, and the morale is low, and they're pinned, which seems like a great consequence. They're trying to tank up as much as they can. But the knights are going for the blitz. And the archers are trying to disengage and pick me off. I think it still might be possible to keep the gargoyles alive as long as I'm bold. But it might be best for me to try to cut down their bannermen. Get them out of the way. Because I think that a lot of my units will do pretty good damage to the bannermen. Am I reading this right? The crossbows have a power attack if they have full AP. They do have a overdraw, so deals damage, cancels defensive mode, and removes retaliation attacks unless they have charge resistance. So yeah, I could be using that as a higher attack overdraw on them. Maybe I can try to take out their hero that way, because I could have been using that. It doesn't work if you're trying to move in the same turn, and certainly does not always land. Yeah, those gargoyles are outside of my ability to cast defenses, though, unfortunately. But maybe if I pressure Glyn hard enough, things can change. If I move here... I'm going to risk it. Yep, okay. There was only one retaliation, and I think the gargoyles are now safe, so I'll have them turn to stone and gain some temporary health. Cool. So Glenn's trying to heal herself and removing the bleeding. That opens up me to slam on the bannermen. We're, like, trying to keep the rest protected. Ah, you little sniper! Well, okay. Lost one gargoyle, but they, I think we're going to win this because we still have them outnumbered. All right, let's take the hero out. I'm tired of them casting heals over and over and over again. Oh, I have to kill their hero first before I can cast heal on my own hero. But that's okay, I think the halberdiers can manage. Boom! Morale is high, and that's going to increase my, my crit chance. Stuff like that. Oh, I can't affect my ruler. Interesting. Okay, well then I'll just spellcast. Works for me. And that was a critical hit as a result of the high morale. Awesome. So my archers don't have a good shot. Because they're a little far back, my crossbowmen. If I move them up for a better shot, they'll lose the ability to do an overdraw, but I think that's fine. I'd rather have them have a 90% chance to hit than a 50. Alright, that knight is verge of death. And it's yeah. Bannerman is trying to keep the knights up as much as they can, but I think it's inevitable that they're going to go down. And lucky for me, the archers split their attack between my hero and the banner. The halberdiers, rather. All right, halberdiers get a bonus to attacking the knights, so let's do it. Pole arms and all, right? And it's gone. All right, my hero now can run rampaging on their bannermen, who have been support bolstering everyone, which has been kind of annoying. So I have a 50% chance to kill them. Done it! Alright, so now all they're left is with some archers. Or, yeah, archers. Looks like they're hiding in a bush. Don't know if that's going to be a long-term strategy that's going to work for you, buddy. So I'm going to charge you and smush you. Bye! Love it. Love it. Alright, I did lose my gargoyles, but I think I still, regardless, used them fairly effectively. And for an evenly matched fight, you know, coming away with 5/6 of my units alive is pretty good. I'd like to think. Castles and captives aftermath. The slayers are gone, and the surviving captives flock around you appreciatively yet anxiously. Amidst the captives, a townsman from the Metropolitan Mole steps forward and bows deeply. We're civilians under the protection of Colwell, he says. We are ambushed on the roads near this castle and brought here. What do you plan to do with us? I plan on my soldiers from Goldwall will escort you home to Colwell. And that's what I am going to do. So, what I can do here is I can capture them, which Colwell obviously will not like, but it does help to grow Goldwall. And it is an evil thing to do. I can release them, which improves my relation with them, or I can escort them manually, which increases my alignment. Drafting Goldwell is blocked, however, so I won't be able to draft for 2 turns, but that's okay. And my relation goes up even higher. So I'll escort them manually. And now my alignment is changed to good. So I get extra relation with free cities and rulers that have neutral or better alignment, and random events that occur have a 10% chance to be positive. And that alignment can be seen down here under my portrait. So the fortresses of woe are freed. And what I could do is I can just pick up my Anvil Guard and not wait for a new gargoyle. So hero leveled up again. I am not going to do poison weapons. I think what I'll do for this level is fighting 2. Just get better at bashing down my enemies. You can see what is required in order to unlock things. So Defensive Master requires 1 more Warfare skill to unlock, as does all of these. 3 more for Killing Momentum, but Fighting 2, confirm. Just making sure I'm not missing any items that I overlooked. All right. Remains of Glyn, the Rally Master, have been collected. So she is in a crypt in Goldwall. I can sell her remains or recruit a new hero to my side. I have never done this before. I don't understand how I can recruit a dead person. But, what should I do with Glyn? Sell or recruit? Again, I really don't know the ramifications of trying to recruit a dead person, but we'll find out. Or a crypt person, whatever. We did make the Arcane Institute, which is good. What's next? I will build a crypt. Oh, looks like it was instant. I will build a tavern knowing that I am going to be losing stability soon as a result of annexing the Fortress of Woe once I can expand one more turn. Because I think I should have enough time to grow my population to expand to Fortress of Woe and still have time left for the farm. But maybe I can leave that decision to you guys to make sure. Because I can always get the farm and then get the well later, right? There's no urgency about the well, but I do only have 22 turns for the farm. Alright, recruit, you said. I will aim to do that in just a sec. Let's check up on my relation. So Slogslot, Pact of Vassalage in 2, and Colwell, we should be improving soon. Unfortunately, I don't have another Whispering Stone. Should I continue courting or allying the orcs or switch to the moles? If you were to say I had a priority. We've been doing the orcs, but I can withdraw my Whispering Stone and give it to the moles instead, because it seems like we just helped them out a lot, but I'll leave it up to you. And David MRC, thank you for the sub. Maybe decide on that. Alright, healing roots are done. Would have really liked that for last fight, but that's okay. Next up, Entwined Thrall. Summons an Entwined Thrall, a poisonous plant-like creature. Runes of Industry, which gives bolstering to those 5 units. Or Enchanted Crow Companion. I'll go Crow Companion if I ever want extra vision. I know I haven't really been using the world spells, but they're nice to have if I ever need them. I'm not going to overthink it, though. I have most of Necron's territory marked out now. They're pretty small for now. I'll just keep scouting around, looking for freebies. Meeting hostile Smogon. Guildmaster Gorthok Dent of Free City Smogon greets you with hostility. We, goblin spellcasters of Smogon, will fight for our freedom and stand against anyone who threatens our free city. Even when they're being led by a first guardian like you. The blood of invaders, thieves, and spies will nourish the fields. You are at war with Smogon. So be it. So here is Smogon. It's west-northwest of where I've started, and I'm immediately at war with them. I could probably repair the relationship, but I'm totally fine with being at war with them. So, if they want war, they get war. And you guys want me to continue allying the orcs, so I'll leave that be. Cool. Precious opportunity. An old prospector covered in dirt hails you. He keeps a pouch close to his chest. The grimy prospector's voice is gravelly, his enthusiasm unbridled. So, ye be the forge keeper around here, eh? He grinningly takes a pebble from his pouch. See this? Flow rock. I know of a secret deposit, but I cannot move it on my own. Spare some workers and help me, and we'll split the bounty. So, here is the choices. The prospector requests miners from Goldwall to unearth magical stone deposit. Your share will allow a special project. So I can send miners to erect an obelisk to commemorate the discovery. It will give a Materium boom. Production in Goldwall will be blocked for a turn, and all my cities will gain city stability for 6 turns. I can send the miners to forge a Ring of Protection, which will give me a Ring of Protection with the same penalty of production block. So this is 1 defense, 1 resistance. I can get a Stone Spirit, which is a fighter unit level 3. Or I can just say, that's ridiculous. I get a Materium Crisis, and I lose stability. So, what do you guys think? Leaning towards Stone Spirit? Alright. Good with that. Let's incorporate the Stone Spirit into our army now. So I'm going to take the Anvil Guard out and put the Stone Spirit in. So Stone Spirit's pretty strong. I'm also just going to park here for a turn or so to make sure that my hero levels up, or heals up, because she's not fully healed. So negotiation succeeded. The Free City shares 30% of its income, shares all of its magic materials, contributes to the rally of the lieges, trading costs are default levels, and bonded vassalage is next. Proceed. And you guys wanted me to continue this. I'm also going to maybe boost it? Let me see if there's any good things to unlock. Oh, you know what? I want to unlock the soul tenders, so I'm going to do that. Because we're building farms. What to annex next? Farm, fortress. So I have a quest. In 20 turns, I have to build 3 farms. And I just made farms stronger by giving me more food for each farm. Or I can get the Fortress of Woe. Either way, that's a choice in 7 turns. Based upon my food per turn. So investing in the soil tenders helps cut down that time. I can also try to attract population with my Imperium, which I will do. So now I have the immediate choice, but I'm going to leave it up to you. So I was given haste berries and silvertongue fruit from allying the orcs. So that's cool. I made a tavern, so that's going to help with city stability. And let's go with a... I think I need more mana. So I'm going to go with a shrine, rather. Increase my mana income. Which seems to be falling behind a little bit. Alright, scouts. Alright, 1 more minute to vote on the annexation, and I'll flip a coin if it's a tie. Summon a living vine. Summon 5 living vine units randomly to a 2-hex radius that live for 3 turns. They don't deal damage, but they have a chance to immobilize enemies. Earthkin, which is rock camouflage, rock wall, and defense, or steel fury chant. I'll go with the chant this time around. I made the shrine. I also need to recruit that hero that I hadn't done yet. Let's go formally for the Wizard Tower, maybe? Although, you know what? I'm going to do Bathhouse. Let's be comfortable. And you guys think I should get farm. So let's go ahead and get that. Is there a good direction for this? Maybe I'll do a farm. No, that's an iron deposit. I'll just get this farm here. Oh, but do I not have the population now? Oh, there it goes. Quest for Cultivation, Aftermath. The first sowing of the season has passed. You've returned to a pleased Mountain Dwarf Council Deputy. A grand day for the Mountain Dwarves, the deputy proclaims. With this new farmland, our people thrive, our cities will expand greatly. Your wisdom truly knows no bounds, First Guardian. The Council of the Mountain Dwarves are grateful. Your people are grateful for this prosperity and gather to hear your wisdom. What message do you proclaim to your Mountain Dwarves? A result, all cities within the Mountain Dwarf of your empire gain a lot more stability for 6 turns. And then there is a choice here, which is nurture the crops that I've given you. So I receive extra food and the population changes are more quick. Magic is with drives offs, so I receive more mana per turn for 6 turns. Or I get more draft, so it instantly finishes the production of a gargoyle. So a lump sum of food, mana per turn for 6 turns, or some drafting of extra units. Looks like lump sum of crops. Oh. Good to get. Alright, I am nice and healed up. I wouldn't mind poking at Smogon. You know, because they did declare war on me, and I'm not too fond of that. So I'm going to head my units over there. And then my units that I'm recruiting right now, I'm just going to have sit at home for the defense of the home. Well, my scouts go do their scouty things. Okay, I don't want to formally trespass, as that's like a evil thing to do. So this scout will start heading inland. It's weird that, like, trespassing in someone who's your rival. Ooh, a dwarven hammer. Is this a one-hander or a 2? Disable secondary mount, so it's a 2-hander. But I believe it's better than my current one. $26 damage, 29 damage, so it does a little bit more damage. Yeah, it's better. By a tiny amount, but still better. I'll take it. What other freebies are around here? Oh, there's this crate that I could pick up. No, way up in the north. Oh, no, that's guarded. I've explored a pretty decent amount of the map. So here's the map as it stands now. We have my territory, the Orc territory, Coal territory here, Colwell, Thunderwell, which is I don't think I ever formally met them, which is interesting. And then we've got Necron up there. Who the heck is Thunderwell? Is that the other ruler? Why was I not prompted about that? Oh no, this is also Bloodfang Orcs. I'm confused as to what that is, but I'm sure I'll send a scout over there to figure that out at some point. Could just be more independence. And of course Smogon over here, and heading that way to go toy with them. A new rally has started. So cities that are loyal to you have put forward a list of draftable units. From Slogslot, I can rally a Warrior and a Pathfinder, and from the Enchanted Den, I can rally a Plague Serpent and a Stormscale Serpent. I'm not going to rally, but this is a good way to muster up additional units, especially in times of war, I think. I just don't want to pay for it, and I don't have need of extra units at the moment, but But that's one of the reasons why to have alliances and annexation of the wonders. So I am... Here we go. I can spend Imperium to gain another Whispering Stone. Each city in my empire loses -1 population, but immediately gains 3 tier 1 units. Probably don't want that. I don't need the expanded governance, and I don't need road building just yet. I might want to get the diplomatic focus for the extra Whispering Stone, and then I can offer that to Colwell up in the north to start building up an alliance with them as well. So, hand them a Whispering Stone and build up our relationship. Because we're already pretty friendly with them as we bailed them out of being enslaved. So, seems like a pretty logical choice. The current priority now is claim the fortress and attack Sodden. Or Smogon, what is it called? Attack Smogon. If you want me to rally the serpents, I can. Hey, bud. Don't chew up your paws. Steel for enchant is done. I don't really like these options, so I'm going to try to shuffle. I'll go find prison. Negotiations with the Bloodfang Orcs are done, and they now share 40% of their income. Contributes even more to the Rally of Lieges, trading costs decrease, and next up is the Flourishing Vassalage. Keep going. So you are the first Guardian, Tolgrim Hammerhall of the Mountain Dwarves. I am not impressed. Tread carefully before I decide that your realm is actually worth conquering. So we start off as a relatively low relationship with these guys. So this is the other leader, the other not independent but other empire leader, the War Queen Asgara Spinesplitter. So she's also a Bloodfang orc, or blood, yeah, with Bloodguard as her capital, which I just happened upon. And I can send her a welcoming gift, which I think I'm going to do, because I don't necessarily want to be at war with 2 leaders at once, especially if they align with one another. Divide and conquer is probably better. So a little bit of a gold welcoming gift, but nothing more. Brigand camps. So these brigand camps, what they do is they generate enemies over time. Sort of prompting you to clear them. So this is an infestation spawner, and the infestation will become active in 0 to 3 turns. So it's awakening because I'm approaching. Thank you for tuning in to Age of Wonders 4, which originally streamed live on Twitch June 13th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to join my gaming community, Rhadamant.com has a link to Discord, and if you'd like to join a Twitch stream, it also has a link to Twitch. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. I'll catch you in the next episode. Adios!